Is there any, and you addressed this a little bit in the book, Melody, is there any analogous type of government or structure that you can point to? I mean, for example, Indian reservations comes to mind. Now, that's not exactly analogous, but is there anything that would...
That's probably the analogy that's most often used, but we have to caution against trying to apply that analogy strictly to the Hawaiian situation. There are some parallels and there are some great differences. And what we don't want to do is adopt something wholesale that turns out not to be appropriate for our people.
I guess all the way back to the 1830s with Justice Marshall in the Cherokee Indian cases legitimized that form of sovereignty. But yet you don't, and I know you say this in the book, you don't want to really draw an analogy to that. Why does it strike fear into your heart to draw an analogy?
Well, I think if you asked those who've been involved in the American Indian movement, they will point out the shortcomings in the whole situation. The reservations often lack basic, water, resources, things like that. Really, governmental structure doesn't necessarily work, and their whole relationship to the United States is through the agency of the Bureau of Indian Affairs, which has notoriously not worked for the benefit of Indian people. Yeah, it's
really a shame, and it really hasn't worked in a lot of instances. I just spent some time going through the Yakima Indian Reservation in Washington, and they were celebrating the 136th anniversary, I guess, of the treaty that gave them the reservation. Yet when you talk to them, there was great disenchantment with the way of life. The educational facilities remained poor, the health was bad, the mental health was bad. It just hasn't worked out.